Inboxes now become more crowded, spam filters get better at filtering out this, and people become even more suspicious. So if you genuinely have something of value for the person, it is now much, much, much harder to get their attention.
Warning: Damian Andrews' growing revenue and profit, if implemented, will put more money in your pocket. Please use with caution.
AI is making the sales process harder. Now, I remember not so long ago, or maybe it was a while ago, that the sales landscape was very different. I was young, I was selling a VHS of educational videotapes. Now, they were designed for parents who wanted their children to have an academic advantage. And it only took a couple of contacts with a cold lead to be able to create a connection. So from a firm handshake or good eye contact and genuine conversation, things solidified, and I soon got the deal. So I knocked on the door, I made a phone call, and this direct contact created a human touch and a trust. It made it much easier to establish rapport, nurture the relationships, and meet my sales targets. So with just a few touch points, I could effortlessly engage with a person who was a potential client. Now, as we move forward in time, the digital communication mediums like emails arose, and this changed the landscape. Email was great for efficiency. We could reach out to more people more quickly. Now, whilst on paper that sounded like a great thing, there's fine print which initially didn't seem apparent. Speaking with someone at their front door or even on the phone enabled a deeper connection, and combined with the elements of unconscious rapport, and if you want to learn more about that, we've got a program that helps with that, the relationship between me and the other person I was speaking to progressed really, really fast. An email doesn't provide the ability to bridge those gaps. And what's worse, with the multitude of people using emails and sending hundreds, if not thousands of emails every day, people learn to be suspicious. One email had the fraction of the power of a face-to-face communication. And then as people became more dubious of emails, those emails received less impact than what had happened before. So what happened was the number of touch points needed to make a meaningful interaction with a potential client ballooned from 2 to 3 to between 22 and 28. That's roughly the statistic now. So think about the number of emails that you get. The ones that do get through, that is, how many of them do you actually open? Now, for me, when I get any email that looks salesy, I just delete it without even opening it. I'm not interested. And now that AI is here, AI is being used to scan websites, gather specific details about you, and then send hyper-personalized messages via email, LinkedIn, and other platforms. Again, on the face of it, it seems like a huge advantage. But back in the day, I knocked on doors and through a quick conversation was able to determine if they had children. So if I talked to them and I could gather that information, and if they weren't likely to be a customer, they weren't on my follow-up list. Now, in contrast to that, I can put in a search parameter into AI, click a button, and thousands of messages are sent to potential prospects. So they're the dichotomy of the two that's out there at the moment. So again, on the face of it, it looks like it's a great idea, but there is a dark side. Oversaturation of touch points. Sure, AI can send thousands of messages instantly. Inboxes now become more crowded, spam filters get better at filtering out this, and people become even more suspicious. So if you genuinely have something of value for the person, it is now much, much, much harder to get their attention. And then we're eroding trust as well. Now, this process of using AI to curate and send messages has only started, and yet now I'm more suspicious of any email or LinkedIn message or any other message I receive on any other platform that I receive. Sure, trusted friends aside, if I receive a message from someone I don't know, my guard is already up, and very rarely will I look at the title, let alone open it. So I just delete it instantly. and it's a double-edged sword. Yeah, AI allows salespeople to instantly cast a wider net and create a message that appears more personalized. On the other side, it's making it harder to overcome the barriers to genuine human connection. Information travels fast today, and I know, and now you know, if you're listening to this or reading the article, and you didn't already know, that many of the messages you now receive will not be created by a person. Real, genuine personal contact has now become much harder to filter through. There is a likelihood that the number of touch points now required to break through genuinely will skyrocket. So all this means AI has now made the job of the salesperson undeniably tougher. Welcome to the paradox of technology. Tools designed to make our jobs easier end up making it more complex and harder for genuine connections. But no, it's not all doom and gloom. AI is a powerful tool to leverage for your efforts, particularly if you remember who you are working with. At the end of the day, that transaction or deal that you are working on is with a real person. AI doesn't make sales with people. Genuine relationships drive success. So automation will continue to increase and be part of our world. But today, tomorrow, and into the future, successful sales will be found by implementing core sale fundamentals of genuine connections, trust, and understanding. More so than ever, breaking through to people requires a deliberate and thoughtful approach. If you're looking to create a more meaningful relationship, then here are some strategies that top salespeople can employ. First one, personalize beyond automation. Avoid generic AI-generated messages. Sure, use AI to get insights and ideas, but then craft the messages yourself. Make them unique and also make them pertinent to the person. And then educate, don't sell. We all know sales, just don't sell, educate. Instead of focusing on what you can get from them, ask, what value can I offer? Provide consistent value without pitching. You want to become a trusted advisor. And leverage video communication. Send a video of you. Anyone can use AI to do a voiceover. And yes, some even sound great, but your unique selling proposition is you. And leave the mistakes in. It's our flaws that make us people, and that shows that we are people. And engage on social platforms authentically. Don't make every transaction a sales pitch. Treat your content like an editorial in a magazine. You provide value in an interesting story at the start, and then, if you want, at the end, you include how you can help people and how to contact you. Also, another thing you can do is prioritize the relationship building over quick wins. So we're not here, give me the sale now, give me. This whole point of FOMO, it really doesn't work. People know they can get a better deal next week. That's the reality. That's how life works now. It's not like they're going to miss out. So you ask questions and get to know the other person. That gives you information to deepen the relationship. Think of the other person as a friend. Don't you want to know more about your friends? So treat the relationship that way. Other thing you can do is seek feedback. This is really, it's overlooked and certainly very, very powerful. So when putting forward proposals, ask for feedback. You'll get great information for free. It doesn't cost you anything because people will willingly give you feedback. And you're also demonstrating that you listen and respect the other person. And that's where the power lies, because you're showing that you care about them. And most of all, be transparent. Be upfront about the reason you're contacting the person. If you're contacting them to make a sale, say so. If you're contacting to create a relationship, say that as well. And don't say that you're offering things for free when you're not. It's one of my personal bugbears. It's really annoying when someone says, I'll give you a free report. Just give me your email. Well, it's not for free. So what you're saying is, I'm going to share something with you only if you give me your email. So be honest, be transparent. So more so than ever, if you want to break through the clutter, you must focus on building genuine personal connections, and be patient and consistently deliver value. Now, that's the secret sauce to success in sales. It's always been that way. And with the advent of AI, those that do focus on building relationships will continue to be highly successful in the future. Now, to help with your sales, something that might be of use to you, if you're interested, we're more than happy to share more detail, is our Presentation Genius program. And this is where we help you master delivering enthralling presentations and how you can move beyond informing to inspiring. Now, with Presentation Genius, we can help you master storytelling, design impactful presentations, authentically engage, use interactive elements within your presentation, overcome presentation anxiety. That's a big one. And we also have a program called Fearless, which helps you with courage, but that's separate. We can tailor content to diverse audience, so how to make your content fit with the audience that you're delivering it to. Obviously, harness technology and tools, how to leverage those, and also how to leverage feedback and continuous improvement, which I talked before. Now, we do have a unique way of delivering things. We use micro-learnings, social learnings, and gamification, which enables changes to rapidly be implemented in your business. So if it's not unreasonable for you to learn more about Presentation Genius, you can, and how that can help you dramatically improve your revenue and profit, please feel free to reach out. We'd love to chat to you more and learn about your circumstance and how we can help you. And certainly help your business thrive. So this has been our little talk on how AI is making sales harder. But at the same time, there are certain ways if you approach things in a personal manner and remember that you are dealing with people, you can really thrive in the sales environment. This is Damian Andrews for Growing Revenue and Profit.